So what are you doing still up?
Well, I want to talk to you.
Are you Lucy's second line of attack?
No, she doesn't know anything about this.
Oh, Lucy knows everything about everybody. Didn't you know that? I just came home to see BJ and get some shirts, if you excuse me.
Now, I think you blame Lucy for lying to you, don't you?
Among other things.
Well, you're wrong.
How'd I know you were going to say that, Charlene?
Well, it's really my fault. She never meant to deceive you.
Well, imagine what she could have done if she had meant to. Now, excuse me.
Well, this whole charade was my fault. When I showed up here on the doorstep unannounced like that, I compromised Lucy then, and I have right up to this minute. Oh, Tony, she couldn't very well tell you who I really was. She didn't want to lose you. But she wasn't going to turn her back on her family.
Did I ask her to do that?
Well, maybe you can understand then how she really felt about things. I mean, she didn't know you too well then, and... Oh, shoot, she was so in love with you, she couldn't even think straight.
Well, she could have discussed it with me.
Well, she avoided the issue because of me, not for her. Tony, by now, I suppose you understand that family is really important to Lucy. I'm the only family that Lucy has, practically, me and my son, Colton. And she wouldn't hurt us. So she had to continue the lie because she didn't want to see her aunt out on the street. And then when she considered telling you, I was so afraid that you'd toss me out bag and baggage that she held off. She hated deceiving you.
You're saying her motives were pure, but her actions weren't.
That's exactly what I'm saying. And I'm the person you ought to be mad at. And to tell you the truth, I'm really ashamed of what I've done. So if you want me out of here, you just tell me and I'll pack my bags and I'll leave tonight. But please, please don't blame Lucy for my mistakes.
I don't want you to go.
You mean I can stay?
Well, I don't know, but if you do, I want you a member of the family. I don't want you as hired help here. I would like to see Lucy, though.
I don't even know how to tell you thank you.
Well, don't thank me. I've got some personal matters to discuss with your niece.
Well, I know she wants to explain this to you, and I know she wants to apologize. Oh, Tony, please forgive her.
Well, it's not easy to be angry with somebody that cares about their family as much as she does.
Oh, Tony. Hello, Tony?
Could you excuse us for a minute? I'd like to talk to Lucy alone.
Yes, of course.
Sit down.
Look, I don't know what should... You go first.
Okay. I want you to know that I overreacted about Colton and Charlene. But I did because I'm sensitive to people's attitudes, some people's attitudes. Because of your past, you can't be trusted.
Oh, Tony,
Just
you don't
wait,
know what...
just let me finish now. And I don't believe things are all just black and white and good and evil. So I just put your past behind me, Lucy. Just said, she's good, she's gonna be good, I'll believe it. And then you did this with Colton and Charlene, and it brought up every insecurity that I ever had, you know? That I'm a fool, that I'm stupid, that I'm being taken advantage of. Everything that everybody said, it's like Lucy's back at her tricks again.
Oh, Tony.
And don't do that either, see? Now, Charlene made some good points tonight, you know? She said that it was her problem. And that if you did anything wrong, it was just because you were misguided in your loyalty to her family. And if that's true, then that's not bad. Loyalty to your family is a good thing. And I think you would do that for BJ and me.
Oh, Tony, I would. I would do anything for you and PJ. You have to know that you've changed my life. You have given me exactly what I want. Don't you see that? I always wanted to be the wife of a respected man and somebody that could respect me. And you've given me a wonderful job that I just love. And I'm so sorry for saying those stupid given me exactly what I want. Don't you see that? I always wanted to be the wife of a respected man and somebody that could respect me. And you've given me a wonderful job that I just love. And I'm so sorry for saying those stupid things about manipulating. I didn't mean them that way. I guess I was just being defensive and guilty because I was so afraid I was going to lose you. I would do absolutely anything you asked me, anything, to prove to you how much I love you.
I miss you.
Oh.
But you have to be honest with me. I'm going to give you a chance to prove the world wrong. I love you. But I love you only when you're honest and when you're trustworthy. You got it?
Hello, love.
Did you bring me some food?
Only if you're in the habit of eating paper and pens.
What's that for?
It's a little insurance policy. Make sure Robert Scorpio takes the bait.
You're going to write him another note? Why?
No, you're going to write him. I'm simply going to dictate.
Oh, you're not writing him anything.
Fine. You're also not eating anything.
Oh, well. Why don't you bring me some food and then I'll write it?
Anna, why don't we try this? Why don't you write and you eat? You don't write? Stay hungry. Just how badly do you want to eat, huh? Delicious. Nothing like a little sugar rush.
Oh,
Huh?
what do you want me to say?
It's very simple. Just write, little yellow house with broken steps and an empty lot on either side. Hurry. Then sign your name.
Is that it?
That's it.
Can you give me some food? All right. And pen and paper.
That's a good girl. Don't even think of trying anything.
What are you going to do? You're going to read it, aren't you?
You better believe it.
Do you want that? What, okay?
Little yellow house.
Yeah?
Broken steps and an empty lot on either side. Hurry. That's a good girl. Very well done.
Where's the food? Please. Please, give me the food.
All right, Anna, you win. Try not to eat too fast. You'll give yourself indigestion.
How are you going to deliver this without being caught?
Do you really care?
Yeah?
I would think you'd like nothing better than to see me caught. Trying to deliver it to Robert Scorpio.
What about me?
I suppose I'd have to tell him where you are, wouldn't I? And that wouldn't work. So you relax. I'm not about to get caught. If they couldn't keep me in General Hospital, they're certainly not going to catch me on the outside. I won't take any unnecessary chances, Anna. You and I have too much fun ahead of us.
Bobby, are you okay? I was worried about you.
I went for a walk. I needed to clear my head.
I want to explain about what
You
happened.
don't owe me any explanations.
Yes, I do. If I was out of line...
Yeah?
I was out of line. I didn't want to upset you.
I was upset long before you ever made your move.
Bobby, I didn't make a move.
What would you call it?
I don't know what I'd call it. I guess... The thing is, Bobby, that you and I had something some time ago. And I think I started feeling those feelings again because, you know, we've been spending a lot of time together. But I didn't mean to take advantage of you or this situation now.
I hope not.
No, I just want to be friends with you, you know, and I was way out of line, and I promise you, it's never going to happen again.
I don't need any more complications in my life right now.
I understand. So is it okay if we just stay friends?
We interrupt our regularly scheduled programming to bring you this report. The Port Charles Police Department has announced it's undertaking a citywide search for a suspect in the murder of Philomena Soltini and the kidnapping of Anna Devane Lavery. The suspect's name is Grant Putnam. He was last seen as a patient at General Hospital, where he was being treated
Grant
for
was
an
at the
infection stemming from a...
Do you want me to stay, Charles?
Robert, here's your bulletin.
Anyone with any information as to the suspect's whereabouts is urged to contact Commissioner Robert Scorpio's office at the Port Charles Police Department immediately.
Scorpio has bungled this investigation from the start. My wife's life's at stake. Bill.
Yeah.
Give me the telephone.
Okay.
Yes?
Okay, here's the latest.
I'm well, Duke. How are you?
Shut up and listen. Grant Putnam's definitely our man. He's been holed up at General Hospital for quite some time.
So you got this guy? Why do you need me?
He escaped.
Sounds like my kind of fugitive.
Do you think this is funny?
You any idea where he went?
If I did, I wouldn't be talking to you now, would I? Now that we know he's in Port Charles, you have no excuses. We made a deal. I've held up my end. Now it's your turn. You find her, Jerome.
This is one of the most extensive manhunts in the history of the PCPD. A spokesman for the police department said he's never seen the commissioner so driven. Scorpio has vowed to bring Mrs. Lavery back safely and make Putnam pay for what he's done to Scorpio's family. We'll update you on this story as developments occur. To recap, Commissioner Robert Scorpio issued an all-point...
Anna? Anna, dear. Don't you just love it? Don't you love it? Robert's got the entire city looking for more.
Congratulations.
And their daughter traumatized by her mother.
It's perfect! It's perfect. Now it's just a matter of time before Robert shows up.
Did you deliver the note?
No, I arranged for delivery.
How do you know it'll get to him?
Because I paid a kid $5 to make sure it's delivered to police headquarters tomorrow.
Can you be sure he'll deliver it?
I can. I promised him that if he successfully completed his delivery, there'd be another $5 waiting for him. Of course, I lied.
You're so clever.
Yes, I am. I am. I have planned out every detail, every last detail. Your knight in shining armor is going to come riding into your rescue. And then my dream becomes a reality. At long last, I'm going to have my revenge on Robert Scorpio. Pity you won't be able to watch it, Anna. Pity. But one of you has to die first. I can't wait!